Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Me just nearly that was a throne. So Jamaican Creole impact we. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, this is my brethren, Damian Smith. Yes, so all the people from Woolmans who are watching the video, yes. Yo, don't delete the thing. Make the people from Woolmans see you and know say the man here are the boss at Woolmans High School for Boys. Top teacher of geography. All those who are at Woolmans, please share this video to the Woolmarian family. So it be right? So them can see the man, him just come out of the jungle, so him bush up. So yeah, he want Tarzan related. Alright, so for today's video, after you press subscribe, then we're going to talk about politics in Jamaica. Because you know, sir, politics time, only people are saying now, say, Andrew Holness. I almost call the Prime Minister the name of my always call him, not look how I get myself in that trouble. If I say so, I'm not going to say that on video. But you mean, when I almost call him, what anyone will know me, you know, say I almost call him most honorable Mr. Prime Minister.
You mean Brogan?
Andrew Michael Holness. I almost say something.
Yeah, everybody call him Brogan.
I tell you. No, but Anna Brogan we talk about though. No, we can't say that for camera. Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about politics in Jamaica. Because elections are not the elections are not constitutionally due until next year, right? But we know based on the atmosphere, so they would call it, we know that an election is imminent. You hear that?
Heat up.
No, I like literacy degree that I come in, or that's not too big of a word for me. But literacy
for us right? Make it more local. The very time we do this video, we see your MP. Not your MP,
I mean
but
prospective
your prospective MP.
Yes, him just walk through the place.
Raymond Price himself.
Right, Raymond Price.
First me I see him. The man all seems so manly in person. I said, backside. Raymond Price himself.
Me not never said nothing about what you say a while ago. But you see, true you come from town, you're back brother, Portmore me. Live me in a bad family, me not a gun. I even if somebody lend me the gun, me can't fire it. So me can't talk like them man.
Yeah man, I first me I see him.
Okay.
And the man all shake and
no, the man never shake me hand. Stop telling lie because of social distancing. The man goes so. Damien, you too liar and wicked. The man don't shake me hand. Hey, me I tell you, say you're lying or the man don't shake me hand. The man just goes so. So me from a song.
The man come through like Jesus himself.
Yeah, the man come through
crowd.
Like Jesus, yeah.
And you did nervous when the man come at your gate and say, what am I say? And the man said, come youth. And you and him start.
Hey, Damian! Yeah, I got church tomorrow. Stop telling like me nervous. I'm nervous about politicians.
You look nervous when I talk to you, man.
Me look nervous when I talk to you, man. I appear laugh, me laugh. Because I know so the man is wasting time. Me laugh when I'm nervous? No, when I'm nervous, I sweat a lot. Whenever I am nervous, I sweat a lot. You should have seen one time I'm on teaching practice for diploma days. Jesus Christ. A river run off for me. When I'm nervous, I sweat a lot. Not laugh. One time I know say, if somebody come talk to me, I know say them not gonna get nowhere with me with them talking. I appear laugh because I'm laughing at them. But you understand? Because I know say him not reaching away.
For you
talking to me.
Vote this coming election, because you have a certain party in terms of your persuasion. What gonna make you vote?
What gonna make me vote? There's only one thing that I can say that can make me vote. But if I say it on camera, persons are going to know which political party my family is traditionally aligned to. Well, I know I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to put that out on camera because I don't align myself with that political party anymore because I get smart now. I know say most of the politicians them are trickster, them only want to get your vote because one thing that I've noticed with politicians is when it's time for election, them walk around your yard and them meet and greet. If you cook your chicken back on coal stove, them nyam out of the pot. But after them win, you don't see them back, or even after them lose because your candidate don't necessarily might win, you know. But after them lose, you don't see them again. You understand? And I don't want that kind of politics. Mark you, you know. My family is very tribalistic. Me have to say that. We're tribal. We were aligned to one party, another one party that we say until the day we die.
But give them
so
a clue.
if we
Give them a
are,
clue.
no, I'm not giving nobody no clue.
Give them a clue.
So if we are disgruntled with the particular party, we are not going to vote. No,
Alright.
listen, I see the importance, not see, but I understand the importance of voting, you know. But you see, when you have two evils, it's hard to decide which one is the lesser of the two evils.
Alright, so which
I
one
understand
is
that.
the greater evil in your book?
Which one is the great? I think they are both equally evil.
Okay. So if you are to
That
vote
thing.
in this general election, where I look for in terms of your vote?
For my vote, you know, I would want the winning party to do something in the area of education, right? Because I think that is where the need is greatest. Because the most valuable resource in a country is its human resource, and education is one way to move up the social ladder. It's not guaranteed because you can have a degree and you're not getting a job. But you have to be smart with your degree in a but me think like in a Barbados, I think your first degree up to your first degree is free.
Yeah, I think so.
Right? I think they could, even if it's not free, but them subsidize education so more persons can go to university.
But you see my thing, even with education, I try to get upset now because me and a lady are praying our whole field yesterday. Lord God, please make sure pass for a good school. So I say, what is a good school? Because we need to get rid of them typecasting where you can just say, if you go Calabar, you might be successful, and if you go Denham Town, you're going to fail.
Right.
We need to start look past that, and no political party has really elevated education in that.
Right, they have
sense
not
of
addressed the disparity in education, because in Jamaica it's like we are having an apartheid in education, you know, if you realize, because if you go to certain schools, well, we can't call name, but if you go to Campion, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to turn out quote unquote good. But if you go to certain schools where them look down, and boy, even sometimes in the thinking of the parents, you know, because it's a mental slavery again, if you pass for a particular school, because one of my little cousin, you know, one passed for Wolmer's, right? And she was celebrated and glorified. Another one passed for Ascot, and people have said, oh, in a good school, and she not this, and she not that, and she not rated, and blah, blah, blah. So them start look down on Ascot and glorify Wolmer's. But what my mother said, you know, to her or to them is that it's not which school you're going on, it's what you're going there and do. Because I'm a prime example of that, because I went to Greater Portmore Comprehensive High School, because I'm an old man and I like where every school now high school. I went to Greater Portmore Comprehensive High School, and my school like gangster school, like bad school. Them used to call it GP, like Greater Portmore, but it used to stand for General Penitentiary. Oh, my school did bad. You understand? Mark you, I wasn't any angel in high school, you know, I'm put that out there in case anyone of my classmates never see this and say, look, I'm going like him the well be it. I gave a lot of trouble. However, I still scrape through with little CXC, and I end up to a little teacher card. Teacher and not big. Okay, and I get the monetary reward from this, and more like intangible rewards I get when you see a past students then in a big job, right? Yeah, speed on the road, and when the police stop you realize you're a past student, and him say, go through, sir. You understand? No, that is illegal, by the way, but I'm not endorsing that, but give me another endorse that.
The thing what I hate still in terms of political promises is security, because crime is a big problem, and one of the things that most Jamaicans don't realize is that when we're voting, we're not really asking much of the MPs in terms of crime, because culturally we love crime, because we sit down with ours, you know, so the man they're a bad man, him kill 10 man, but when
we're not reporting
we're not reported. So
no, but Damien, I understand your point, you know, but I kind of disagree with you, because we know the culture in Jamaica.
No, but then
dead.
We need to break the culture, because
no. So I'm ask you on camera before we continue. If you see a crime happen, you are gonna report it, and you willing to be a witness in court.
Let me ask you a question.
No, you have to answer my question. Don't be the typical Jamaican to answer a question with a question. No.
May I go be a typical?
Yeah, man, you have to answer my question first.
Hold on.
Alright.
If your neighbor is a gunman, you're going to feel comfortable now, say, him kill one of your family member and still live beside you, you not gonna talk?
No, sir. If me no say him I go and my
No, but
family
him
member.
kill one of your family.
No, me personally.
No, him
if me
kill
I
one
go
of your
turn
family
witness,
member.
no, sir. Me not
And him
brave,
kill one of
sir.
your family
Me
member.
not brave, sir. No, me leave it in the hands
Right?
of the Lord. The Lord said, "Vengeance is mine; I will repay," saith the Lord. You understand?
And
Me
you
leave
see-
it in the hands of
And you
God.
see sometimes
Me.
as a blind idea because even look for crime in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
When today the police see the DVD man walk on, send me 2 DVD, and tomorrow I run him down.
Well, that's
It's
true.
not constant. And when you really look on it, and they break down inconsistency allow crime to continue.
Yeah.
Because the moment you clamp down, a man will say, boy, I hustle, and then people are going to say, make him hustle, but he might do something wrong. Because
Well, yeah.
downtown unruly now, you can't control downtown.
That is true. But
None at all.
again, crime is high, and we know that unemployment has something to do with the high crime rate, right? And insufficient social services too, because if the man not have a job and him not qualified, because again the disparity in education, because as
Can't
I say,
work.
if you got Hail Selassie, chances are half of who go there, or maybe half, now go turn out quote unquote good. But if you go Campion like a high 90% of them guaranteed to come out strong because of the support at Campion different. Even you can see the difference in parental support. Because you have 2 people in one house, one go Campion and one say go Ascot. The more support will go to the Campion than the
But you know what I
Ascot
find funny
person.
though?
So no, I'm tied to me crime something. Because I know when people them say me I talk 50 story in one, I mean, I make no sense. I actually want to make sense. So now with that, you know, if a man is uneducated, remember now, especially in this new society that is emerging, you need some sort of qualification even to get entry level jobs. You understand? A man, if you look out in the paper, they might have 2 CXC, 3 CXC, a high school diploma for sure, say you graduate, or some NCT vet or something. If you don't have that, you have to feed yourself. Remember, people have to feed themselves, you know, them have to live somewhere, them need clothes. That's why people thief light, because if you can't afford it, you need electricity, especially in this heat. Me have to run a little piece of AC and I clinch on my big toe and I plead the blood of Jesus against JPS. You understand?
But then you notice 2 person beside they can't thief and you pay for them.
Well,
So if you report them, you solve some of your issues then sometimes.
yeah, but me not report nobody like, because as soon as JPS come and take down the wire, by evening the wire put out. I know it is wrong, you know, Mark, you me know it is wrong, but I understand. I don't want nobody bash me. But I understand, especially, me not even want to go on JPS. Good God Almighty, because JPS send me a bill for $27,000. My bill moved from $17,000 to $27,000. Good God, man, I can't afford. And then the next month the bill came to $22,000. Good God, I can't afford to pay $20,000 light bill a month time also. That is why people steal electricity, because they cannot afford it.
But
Them can't afford it. Minimum
see,
wage can't pay a light bill.
so I find funny though, but when I was teaching at a certain school, now we call the school name, and somehow I happen to see now one of them so-called ghetto house there. I see a TV went no day enough for me yard.
Well, yeah, that's
I see AC, I not the AC.
Yeah,
I see AC connect, and sound I play from me reach work to when me I left.
True, and some of them have the light on.
Yeah, and the light, the little bulb, the outside on. So when you really look on it, them want to live a life even greater than yours. And no one pay for it, because even when them...
But to be frank, some of them can't afford to pay for it.
Well,
Because you have to understand that sometimes a family overseas buy those appliances
but
for
even
them,
with,
you know.
even with NWC, you have social water. But
What that mean?
them just
Social
free water.
Oh, okay.
But what I say is that, for trying to avoid all of that, the politicians really need to call people together and say, you know what, you can't always a thief, because when you look for it, you realize say in some areas you have a lot of houses that burn down,
Yes.
which sometimes results from the stealing of the
Illegal
light.
connection, yes.
And every minute it a burn down. It might not come from news, but it at the source.
Yeah.
So when you really look for it, it might be dangerous, but the government need to do something about that. And during election time, they need to start asking these questions rather than go. Because when media mobile, they would keep a political rally over by Anchovy High And in the mid-side, I go over there and I say, what the man would I say? Boy, I'm not doing it, but I get 3 fish. I say, what makes sense I go and meet him?
Correct politics.
No man, well, a fish politics is. Well, you can't really say that, but a fishing
Yeah,
get.
Popcorn will say, why, brother, why?
So the man get him fish, a drink, a smoke, and that's it.
And him feel nice.
And him feel nice. We not question
Because
the
that is
politician.
what politics is traditionally like. Because sometimes if you should stop and question some of these politicians,
Then
they
you know
really
nothing.
have nothing. Remember that in the previous campaign, Most Honorable Andrew Holness says that he has
Call him bro God.
Alright, bro God.
God.
Say he has the answer to crime and we are going to be able to sleep with our doors open. And we know that that is almost impossible in Jamaica, right? But you have some
No
persons
man,
who
if you leave your
believe
door
in it.
open it easier.
You're right.
Say home be a crime for them kick
You're
out.
right.
But
So some people believe in that, but let me tell you, in order for crime to be solved in Jamaica, we have to have a joint effort by both political parties.
No. First thing, you need to have informers.
Well, that is
Because
true.
even in United States, we put away somebody, you need an informer.
But yeah, the politicians themselves can become informers, because whether we like it or not, Lord Jesus, we shouldn't have said this, but I'm going to take a chance. The gangs, a lot of them, if not all of them, are usually
politically.
aligned to a political party. So the politicians themselves,
Especially
they know
yours.
the dance.
Especially yours.
Look, boy,
But
control yourself.
especially yours. But
Control yourself.
back to the
Control
topic.
yourself.
Back to the topic.
I don't
You
talk.
notice that every election are treating them promise.
And what are those three
Road,
things?
water, job.
Yes.
Nothing creative.
Every
And
time.
then you might have a one man put in a fourth one. Education.
Yeah.
But nothing new.
It is so sad though that we are the land of food and water.
Yeah.
We always have water
Water problem.
You realize, like, I can remember some years ago, in some country constituency, the country was getting water for the first time and the politician was on the news all
You mean
smiles.
Ayalas, where them say water
I
pass them
remember
come
exactly
Kingston
away.
and them now get the water.
And I'm saying that is not something that is to be celebrated, after so many years. And then sometimes these politicians, they have been representing these constituencies for
years.
decades.
Because
And the people them don't have certain basic amenities.
look for what's her name?
Yo.
We call her colloquial name. Probably nobody can recognize her. Sister P.
Oh.
Look for Majesty Garden.
Well, yeah. Well, at
Back
least you
to-
build up the apartments in there, those high-rise buildings, and them so high with no elevator. Jesus, and people. Imagine if you're up on the 4th floor and when you get old with arthritis.
Yeah, all that, man. You know, said that are the next thing. It's like these politicians, them have no plan. And you see the sad thing. Let's say, if you really want to stop crime, the first thing you need to do is get rid of the little zinc up fencing
Yeah.
and build a high rise.
The garrisons need to go.
NHT have so much money and all them are use it for IMF.
Yeah, that for really.
That money
not,
where them borrow now
because-
could have been free houses for years.
So, but look how they
Years.
do us as teachers when them the finalists say them a give way a development. Now over Riverton they so
Yeah.
them the one.
But remember this, say you get a discount. Remember, say that was one of the political promises. I think you get a mortgage discount as a teacher
Oh,
or
but
as a
them not give
government
that.
person. Yeah, man. You get a discount on your mortgage.
No, but a 13,000.
No, but guess what the discount that is supposed to ask? The
What's
last
the
time I
discount?
checked, 1%.
Okay.
So they really look on it. And you see the thing,
That's a
most
foolishness.
times the government just really need to be honest. You can't get road, you can't get water, you
Right.
can't get. Just be honest. Talk to the people them as who have sense and just say, you know what, for this year we can't do this, but we are focused on that.
But me not see that happening during a political campaign. Whenever a party wins now and they are in government, then at that time them be honest. You remember when they were laughing off at Peter Bunting when he was crying and said he need divine intervention for solve crime, and then the other day Brogard come out and say, look, your crime bigger than him.
Yeah?
You understand what I
What's gonna
say?
lie?
But yet still them did laugh off him at one particular time. You understand? When Peter Phillips was the Minister of Finance, you remember that stretch, and him really clean up the economy and put up on a strict diet and thing. And I said this, that. But when they were campaigning them same one, I said, them can do this and them can do that. Which, when you look at it, them know the real balance in the account and know that certain things cannot be done. But them know that a lot of us in Jamaica, we go by what we hear.
Yeah.
You understand? And even when me look on Twitter and some of the so-called bright people them and the brilliant people, you think we get to people tribal yet? Like some of the so-called bright persons? Because look at even what Delroy Chuck said.
You mean
right?
the harassment bill?
Yeah, and then when they laugh and say, you know, want a Me Too something in a Jamaica, can you believe that persons who are aligned to the Labour Party actually are defending? I say, so what? And then when he put out a half-hearted apology and say, sorry if people feel offended, that's not an apology. That's basically a say, if you're offended, I hear business that, you know, that's basically what he said. And people are saying, see him apologize, they loud the man. And then Marlene Malawuford came out first and defended him. Then now she come back and
which
say,
which party she aligned to?
Malawuford, she's a JLP. So she come out and defend him, and then when people start roast him now because he was trending on Twitter yesterday and even today, she come back and say, oh, I finally watched the video and the statement was unfortunate. So I say, you come out and defend your friend and you not see the video first, something is totally wrong. We can't be so tribal.
But the thing I hate is that, look on even Warmington.
Lord Jesus.
When they have people like that in politics, they don't say anything what them want. If you like me, like me. If you don't like me,
yeah, no filter at all. No filter whatsoever.
That's why I really wonder, when MPs are come around and say vote for me, who will ask them why? Why should I vote?
Why should I vote? Yeah, true.
Why?
Well, me not gonna ask them, because is it true me not interested in politics anymore like before? No,
remember,
to me.
When me used to go Manchester, they would have a meeting at Square John's Hall. And the man had promised to build them a factory and them will get work and jobs and whatever. And I returned the following year when they win. What did they? Not that thing. So all the people them will jump up and say, yeah, free road and this and that. Nothing there. Even up to now.
Right, that's how politics is in Jamaica, and it doesn't look like it is going to change anytime soon, because the younger persons who are coming up in politics are just as tribal or even more tribal. Look at prime example, Imani Duncan Price, very tribal. Look at Damian Crawford, even though him talk some sense sometimes, very tribal. Look at Robert Nesta Morgan, very tribal. Look at Delano Sivride, very tribal. And we see the Twitter people every day who are aligned to a particular party, very tribal. So there's really no difference. Probably the only person who mean that like give a little say, but sometimes she is fair or in the middle. Would that be Crystal Tomlinson? That be the man, baby mother? Yes, sometimes she will talk like
Emily Crooks.
Emily Crooks? No, but I wouldn't align Emily Crooks with any party, because every time I listen to her, she's always fair. And I like Cliff Hughes, you can say Cliff Hughes lean to one party, and sometimes them colorize Dean Jackson Miller, but I think Dean Jackson Miller is just a strong person. She's strong with everybody. For me, that's my personal
opinion. She's on the border.
But me not think yes, and that is why, because me know when PNP was in power, PNP Kossar, JLP and Kossar now. But me not think Emily Crooks is aligned. Emily Crooks is fair.
I try to remember. You remember when she interviewed Portmore Mayor?
No, which one? The current
one? Yeah, Leon Thomas, and he was saying that he is not in contact with the Minister of Health, and when him call him, they hear nothing. She asks her direct questions.
Right,
and I think him never really back that well with some of them, but when you look
she's a very strong journalist. Like people like Dean Jackson Miller, Emily Crooks, Cliff Hughes, very strong. I used to rate Abka like one at a time, but not anymore, because me see like he's leaning heavily towards the JLP party. I mean, I like that. I like when like strong journalists, they are in the middle. You understand? Them can put out the tough questions to any political party, and them not try to like defend or make one look better than one. No.
But like how election is near, what's your take on the winners?
The winner, alright, let me tell you.
In some seats.
well, I'm not gonna say some seats. Alright, yeah, let me say some seats.
Alright,
But let me be general. Alright, for me, right now, the momentum is with the JLP. You can feel the momentum, especially when COVID just started. But I think that the JLP is running out of steam because they keep making several mistakes. They are making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. But because the momentum was so high or so strong, them not run out completely, but it is dwindling. You can almost feel it. You understand? Peter Phillips is not charismatic, so it's not that likable. I think that if Peter Bunting had won to represent the PNP would have a better chance, or a stronger momentum would have been with them, because the younger people tend to prefer Peter Bunting than Peter Phillips, right? Because he's not a likable person. He's not a likable person. I mean, I think him have the strategy like where the other prime minister, the name again, PJ Patterson, because PJ Patterson was charismatic, but he was a master election winner. You have to give him that. But some seats, I think some seats might be in trouble. The one in North Central St. Catherine with Les Campbell, that's his name, I think he's in trouble. That's why the Honourable Prime Minister asked him to step down to put somebody else in there. I think Richard Azan too, in Clarendon, is in some sort of trouble. The seat that Pernell Charles Jr. is in, where Patricia Duncan Sutherland is after, I think that seat might be in trouble. Juliet Cuthbert might be in some hot water too.
Well, she probably just can have the stronger finish.
You understand? Right. Because she was a former athlete.
There you go.
Yeah, that may I say. And Dayton Campbell might be in some trouble, but to be fair, he's a hard worker.
But as I'm gonna tell you earlier, wish that them change the they call it Winchester. The style of government.
Oh, Westminster.
Westminster.
No, not Minster. Yeah, Westminster.
I will become a republic.
And well, yeah, because the GG something.
What if me not like Peter Phillips? He might ultimately become prime minister once in party win.
Yes, that is it.
We need to choose a leader, because look on it.
And vote directly for the leader, right?
Because America had up between Trump and Hillary, and them choose between both of them issues, and the Americans chose wisely in voting for Trump.
The Americans chose wisely? So you agree with Trump being president?
That's a next story. But they, at the time, voted wisely.
Sure you don't have a fever or something?
Sure. You hear me say, at the time, they voted wisely. Not he's the wisest, but at the time they voted wisely.
I think that's the cue for us to end this video, right? Because Mr. Smith, I think he brain lapsed a while ago. Yeah. Alright. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Goodbye for now.